Another video, another fragrance review, right? This one from the house of Lattafa. And it's a flanker of a line that I recently took an interest in, but yeah. So I think I've got, this one is the first one to arrive, but I've got another one on the way, and I'm about to order the other one. So I should have all three in the next couple of weeks, right? Very interesting initially, but I've got mixed feelings on this one, right? So Qaed Al Fursan Untamed, right? So this is one of three fragrances, the original Qaed Al Fursan, and then the next one, the first flanker, was Qaed Unlimited in the white container. And then now you've got this, the Untamed in the brown, right? So first of all, presentation, beautiful presentation. I like the magnetic cap. Usually you don't get that from even expensive designers. So this is a nice touch, right? So this is a woody, spicy type of fragrance. And based on the bit of research I've done, they say it's a clone or an inspired by of Versace Eros Najim, right? So Versace Eros Najim, which was more a Middle Eastern type of release of the Eros type of flanker. And yeah, it's 2025, recently launched. Notes here, a top of cinnamon, Mandarin, Nutmeg, Cardamom, and then you've got caramel, lavender, Geranium, Clary, sage, Cypress in the mid, and then Labdanum, Olibanum, Vetiver and Cedarwood in the base, right? So this fragrance, first time getting it, putting it on, it just reminded me of a fragrance that I recently bought also from Lattafa, released this year, and I quickly sold, right? Because due to essentially the disappointment in what I thought it was and what it ended up being, right? So essentially, the dry down of this reminded me of Lattafa Assad's bourbon, right? So recently released bourbon also comes in a brown type of, but more squarey, upright type of Assad packaging. So yeah, that's what the container looks like, nice and big. And yeah, lots of effort goes into these Middle Eastern fragrance packaging. And from a performance perspective, this is a 5 to 6 hours type of fragrance, not a beast at all. Initially starts off well, you get the caramel, the bit of the mandarin, the cinnamon, cardamom, you get everything, right? And then settles down into that woody type of base, right? But that woody also gives off a bit of a spicy element. Like I say, for me, the dry down gave me that sort of pink pepper and wood type of dry down that you get with the Lattafa Assad bourbon, right? So that's at least my first impressions, right? And then performance, like I say, 5 to 6 hours. This is it's a very dense fragrance, despite not being, a beast, but very dense, very congested type of fragrance, not too fresh. And then cold winter times, perfect. Might be a bit clawing if you're gonna put this in summer and then sweat, might be a bit too much. As a daily, perfect for the office. But yeah, it's a very formal type of fragrance, right? Very formal occasion type of fragrance. Yeah, like I said, every day it can be worn. The price, 500 rand. Don't expect to pay more than that. Please do not pay more than that. So around $25, nothing more. And then in terms of age group suitability, this is more a mature guy type of scent, right? This is more complex, there's more to it than just a simple freshy that a young guy, or freshy sweet fragrance that a young guy would enjoy. So if you're a young guy, approach with caution, right? This might not be your vibe, right? This is more laid back, mature man's type of scent, right? So that's my verdict, right? Not for the youngins. Reminds me of Qead Al Fursan. I think I just need to maybe just go sample Versace Eros Najim also, just to make sure that it's similar, or maybe just buy, I'll probably be in Eros Najim at some point, then I'll do a proper comparison. But yeah, for me, the dry down smells very much like Lattafa's Assad bourbon. at least for me, right? So yeah, final verdict, buy, do not buy, definitely buy. If you're on a budget, this is a very decent fragrance. The price is right, the scent and complexity is good enough, you know. The Middle Eastern fragrance houses are doing a lot, guys. They are doing a lot. Even the packaging, the effort, you know, it's a lot. So definitely get my stamp of approval, right? Yeah, so with that said, please like, subscribe. Till next time, peace, over and out.